Good morning, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Ivy Didi. I just woke up and decided to highlight some of the things that I thought people don't know about me. This morning, that the good Lord has given us, it's a morning to say thank you. It's a morning to say, to appreciate God, to uplift God. So I decided to highlight. I couldn't manage to write everything that people don't know about me, but at least I have 21 good points that I thought people don't know about me. So my first thing is I have two English names. So this is something that uh, many people don't know, that I have two English names, which are Virginia Ivy Nyambura Ndegwa, or Ivy Virginia Nyambura Ndegwa. How you how you pronounce it or how you say it does not really matter. So Didi was given to me by my uncle, who gave me when I was so little, and I felt like I should continue using the name because I did not want the legacy of the name to die. So I wanted people to continue calling me Didi. I wanted people to know that I'm called Didi, and I always wanted people to continue calling me Didi because this is the name that my uncle gave it to me out of love, and this is the name that I've always wanted its legacy and its name to continue. Secondly, I was born, grew, and raised up in East Lando, and that is Dandora, to be precise, Dandora Phase 1 and Phase 2. All my life, that is for 17 good years, I have always and I have always known that home is Dandora. For 17 good years, I have lived my life in Dandora, which, that we have challenges of a kid in Dandora and a kid living in an estate, because one is an East Lando and the other is an estate. So we have challenges. We have the advantages and disadvantages of these kids who live in an East Lando and these kids who live in an estate. Thirdly, my WhatsApp username is Hoodrill, which many people do not know the meaning of that name. Uh, Huda, Hoodrill is a combination of an artist and a socialite. This is something that I wanted to be when I was little, but I didn't know if I wanted to be an artist or a socialite. But I always loved them and I always admired them. It's something that I always wanted to be like them, such that I always wished one day that I will come to dine with them at the same table. So Hoodrill is a combination of Huda and Avril, which forms Hoodrill. It's something that many people do not know. They just think that I have a WhatsApp username just like any other person who can think of a name and decide to write it there as a username. But to me, it's different. Hoodrill has a meaning. It's a combination of Huda and Avril. Fourthly, I have always wanted to be Amina's co host, especially in Tana, because I love her, I love the show, and each and every time I see hosts in a show, for example, each and every time I see Aisha Wanjiko, each and every time I see Grace Kirapa, each and every time I see the ladies at Chat Sports, I'm like, damn, I would want to host a show myself because I find them to be so beautiful. I find them to be so attractive. So I've always wanted to be a host of any show in a TV channel. Fifth, I have a fetish love for houses, apartments, the interior design in that house, and the furniture in the house. This is something that whenever I walk to a certain estate or whenever I walk around a certain area, I'm always in love with the apartments there. I'm always in love with the houses there. I feel so as if that's my house. It's as if I'm owning it. This is something that many people don't know about me, and this is something that I just go crazy and madly in love with. I'm so in love with the apartments, the furniture in that house, the interior design of the house, the house itself. It's something that drives me crazy, something that takes me to another level whenever I see them. It's something that I can sit down and imagine and go to my own world with just an apartment, and I think that that's mine, and I just go into my own world and start thinking of apartments and all that. Number six, well, this one has a story of itself, which maybe I might tell the story someday in life. I have ever used and trafficked drugs. Hence, I ended up at Mathare Hospital and I had to face the wrath of the law. This is something that I will not talk more about it right now, but it's something that I would like to use this story to inspire our youth. I would like to use this story to to encourage somebody. I would love to use this story because if I'm here today, and if I'm here today, I believe everyone who is addicted to drugs can come out of that that can come out of that situation, and I believe that they have a bright future because if I'm here today, uh, I know that everyone can come out of that situation. This is something that I will talk about later. It's a story that I would like to share to the world. It's a story that I would like to encourage our youth, our young people who are engaged in drugs currently. It's something that I would like to share with them this story and encourage them or talk to them about it because it's a place where I was, and but because of God's grace, I'm now out of it. So uh, number seven is something that happens in most of us, but we we just like go into our own cage and we are like we don't want to accept it, and it's something, but it's something that most of us experience. um I always seem to be strong from without but break down so heavily from within whenever I'm hurt. Most of the time I end up crying. From outside me I always seem to be strong, but from within me my heart, my within me, it's always bleeding. It's something that happens within me, and people think that I'm always strong, but once upon a time, once in a lifetime, we just break down so heavily and end up shedding lots and lots of tears. Number eight, well, I don't know if mm, people know about this, but most some of the people know. I'm an actress, a model, and a vixen. Uh, I leave that I'll leave that at that point. I'll not talk further about that. Number nine. Oh my God. Number nine. Number nine. Number nine is something that maybe most of us have, but mine is extreme. I have a very strict father. Oh my God. Let's not talk about my dad. Oh my God. There's a time my dad could beat me up for shaving the eyebrows. Oh my God, my dad could beat me up for literally shaving my eyebrows. Yes, they're mine, but he could beat me up for shaving the eyebrows. And don't forget, at that time, my mom too could shave her eyebrows. But as for me, I could end up getting a thorough beat because of shaving my eyebrows. Leave that. There's a time he found a letter I was written for by a boy. Oh my, that day I really slept wounded. I slept swollen because I was beaten almost to death. My father is a very strict father. He's a father that I respect, but he's a father that it's a no-go zone. It's a it's a father that I love and respect so much, such that I wouldn't want to cross his path. Number 10. Speaking about letters, I received my first letter when I was in class 5. Yeah. I know the questions that you may have. Don't ask me if I was a kid, if I knew anything, but that's how it is. I received my first letter when I was in class 5. But mind you, I was beaten to death. Yeah, it's a story for another day. Number 11, I love singing. I love dancing. I write poems. And I have a special love for fashion. This is something that fashion, high heels, they just drive me to crazy and to another level. Number 12, I don't drink plain milk nor milky tea. When I tell somebody that I don't take milk, somebody says, "Oh, uh, many ladies nowadays don't take milk. I don't know what's happening to this generation. Most of our ladies are not taking milk. What's wrong?" Mind you, this is something that I stopped taking when I was little. My mom once told me that I stopped suckling when I was 3 months old, and then she introduced me to foods. That's when I stopped drinking milk myself, and her titties could always ache because I've refused to suckle, and she has milk and all that. So this is something that I don't pretend about. It's something that it's clear. It's something that it's plain blank. I don't take plain milk. Neither do I take milky tea. So whenever I come to your house and whenever you visit me and I'm like, I don't take milk, so don't don't start talking of how ladies nowadays don't take milk. Mine it's not ladies nowadays, it's just pure. I don't take plain milk. Number 13, I get inspired by people's stories, life histories, etc. For example, there's this story of Malkia Faustin. That story touched me one big time. It's a story that happened during it's a 2020 story that happened. The incident happened in August, but it's something that keeps on recurring because the daughter was affected such that she goes for therapies till date. The other story is for Drusilla. Drusilla was known as the mother of great sacrifice. Drusilla is a mother that died in Mombasa for for after giving birth to her second born. So she's known as a mother of great sacrifice because she chose her son over her life. Then there's this other story of Valerie Aura Morunga. Valerie was a great dancer, uh, well known as Willie Paul's dancer. She was one of a kind. She danced with passion. She danced and she did that. She did what pleased her life, something that we always wanted, we always want to eager because she did it out of love. She did it because it's something that she loved doing. It's something that she always thought that uh, it's something that as you watched her, you could see the efforts, the energy, everything was out of willing and out of patience and out of hard work. She was a really great dancer, and may their souls rest in peace. And many more. I just love inspiring stories. I love I love to listen to so inspiring stories because that's what builds us. That's what builds me. Um, Number 14, I'm a go getter. I go for what I want and I get it. I aim at it and I never give up. That's something that I know I am because I know I'm confident enough. I know that whenever I want something, I must get it. It's something that I know it's in me. I always aim higher and I always aim and I always get whatever I aim and I never give up. Number 15, well, this um this is something that the people I've dated can talk about. I can't talk much about it. I don't know. It's something that I hear from people. It's something that people tell me day and night, day in, day out, day and night. Um, I am more of a drama queen when it comes to relationships. I don't know how true this is, but I won't talk much about it. Uh, I don't know. Let's leave it at that. Um, the people that have been in relationship with can tell us more. You can tell us down at the comments if you've ever been in a relationship with me. I would like you to tell me if I'm more of a drama queen when it comes to relationships. That I wouldn't say much about it. And number 16, I love watching Afro cinemas till today. This the Afro cinemas are the Nigerian movies. My sisters keep on wondering what's wrong with me and Afro cinemas. What else I tell them like, um, you still don't know. I just love these movies. I they just feel the better part of me. I love Nigerian actors and actresses. I am so in love with how Nigerian do their things. I'm so in love with the Nigerian culture, the traditional weddings, and how how they conduct these cultures and these ceremonies. I'm so in love with it, such that I guess that's why I still watch Afro cinemas to, because I also love their dances. This is something that when it comes to the dance ceremony, I love so much watching how Nigeria do their things. I love the actors and the actresses, and they just blow me off. That's why I tend to watch Afro cinema still today. Number 17, it's always my joy to visit the children's home. And because sometimes I think of adopting one of the kids. It's something that whenever I look at those kids, I'm like, I'm so compassionate about them, such that I feel like I need to adopt one and call her my own, and I I take her home. She calls me mommy and all that. I take good care of her. It's something that is always in my mind. It's something that I don't know. I always tell God to give me a husband that will accept, to give me a husband, if the husband will get me with an adopted kid, to give me a husband who will have a heart like mine, a heart that will accept these kids like their own, just the way, that's the way I have done. It's something that I've always thought about it. It's something that I aim at all the time, and I believe if it's God's will, then it shall be. Number 18, I am so hot tempered. Oh my. This one, I can tell you for free. I am so hot tempered. Whenever you step me on my shoes and expect me to be soft, sometimes I just blow off and turn out to be so hot tempered. I don't know if it's because I have American blood in me, but I'm so hot tempered. I had people saying that Meru people are so hot tempered. Meru people can do this and that. Meru people and all that. So I don't know if it's because I have that Marian blood, but I am so hot tempered. Number 19, I love eating a lot. I mean, I'm a foodie, though I don't grow big, yeah, but me and food are inseparable. Mind you, I eat a lot because, and I don't get ashamed of how I eat. I just love food, and I love good food. Not just food. I love good cooked food. Number 20, I love politics such that I wanted to vie for a seat, then I thought otherwise. Politics has always been my thing, and it's something that I thought otherwise and left it and dismissed that thought from my head. So, number 21, which is my last point and my last thing, now that I have just begun this journey, I aim to have 1,000 subscribers. I know it is possible, though it cannot be possible without your help and support. That's why I need your views, I need your comments, I need your subscriptions, and I need you to share my YouTube link to your friends. Having said that about myself, I wish to say thanks for watching. I need you to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also comment down there and tell me what you love to hear from me, what you like to hear from me, the story that you love to hear from me, and what you love me to give you people, as you are my audience. Be sunshines, be good, keep safe, stay calm, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Till next time, good radiance. Bye.